On February 28, 2026, the US and Israel attacked Iran. Over the course of 40 days, they made more than 3,000 strikes, hitting most Iranian provinces. Iran fired back, and not just at Israel, at more than a dozen countries. ACLED conflict data recorded more than 1,500 Iranian strikes outside its borders. Here's what happened in 40 days of war on Iran. US and Israeli strikes targeted military bases, nuclear facilities, and oil infrastructure. But they also hit hospitals, schools, residential areas, and at least 56 heritage sites. Iran responded with ballistic missiles, sent against Israel 312 times. Against the Gulf, it also used swarms of $50,000 drones. The missiles that intercepted them cost 10 times more. The UAE alone absorbed more than 2,500 attacks. That's roughly one interception every 20 minutes. 5 other Gulf countries also faced fire. Together, they burned through an estimated 2,400 interceptors. What were all those missiles and drones aimed at? Iran targeted US military bases, but went far beyond military targets. The International Energy Agency called it the largest energy supply disruption in history. In Qatar, Iranian missiles hit Ras Laffan, the world's largest LNG plant. It produces 1/5 of the global supply. The damage wiped out 17% of its export capacity. It will take up to 5 years and billions of dollars to restore. In Kuwait, drones struck power plants and desalination facilities. In Bahrain, Bapco's refinery burned. Across the UAE, gas processing plants shut down, and Amazon data centers caught fire. Kuwait, Qatar, and Bahrain all suspended some energy contracts. The Strait of Hormuz, through which 20% of global seaborne oil transits, has been basically shut since March 2nd. But the costs went far beyond lost barrels of oil. At least 1,900 people were killed and 20,000 were injured inside Iran. On the first day of war, missiles blew up a girls' school next to a military base, killing more than 170 people, mostly schoolgirls. In Israel, 23 civilians died and more than 550 were injured. 7 military personnel from Gulf countries, 6 in Iraq, and 13 U.S. service members were among the dead across the region. More than 300 in the U.S. military were wounded. In Lebanon, Israeli attacks killed more than 1,500 people since March 2nd. 10 Lebanese soldiers, 11 Israelis, and 400 Hezbollah fighters were killed during the war. Across the Gulf, there were 22 civilians fatalities: a Bangladeshi delivery driver in the UAE, a Nepali security guard at Abu Dhabi airport. In Kuwait, an 11-year-old girl lost her life when hit by drone debris. The UAE's casualty list spans 29 nationalities. When the attack started, some of the people who could afford to leave left. Those who couldn't had to stay.